Hey guys, it's Philly Sportser. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing the hot topic of, is Zhaire Smith a bust? But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's discuss the topic. Let's discuss the surroundings around the topic itself. Now, Zhaire Smith, he was drafted by the Suns, but immediately traded to the Philadelphia 76ers in the 2018 NBA Draft. The Sixers received Zhaire Smith and the Miami's 2021 first-round pick. And we traded Mikal. So at the time, I was really upset about it because, Mikal had a great moment because his mom works for the Sixers. Villanova kid, always wants to play for the Sixers if you play for Villanova. But, he was traded to the Suns, who were struggling, so kind of a bad spot for him as well. But for me, I was like, okay, let's see what this kid's made of. I saw the highlights of him, and this kid was jumping from everywhere, dunking on everyone, ripping up everywhere at college, dunking on literally everybody that you see. Great guy out of Texas Tech. Texas Tech does produce a lot of athletic dudes, and Zhaire Smith has been one of the top athletic guys that came out of there. Now, athleticism does go very strong in the Sixers system, but why is Zhaire struggling so much? So, let's get into it. First of all, Zhaire, his rookie season, he had that awful allergic reaction to sesame seeds, so that kind of blew off everything. That blew off everybody's hype for him because he was in the hospital for a long time. So that kind of slowed down the train a little bit. And then he came back, and his ankle was, all bad. He couldn't get consistent minutes. So he got sent down to the G League. He's doing okay down there. I think the most previous season, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The most, sought-out point after his game is his athleticism. He has great hops. He can jump anywhere. Great speed. Great shooting. He's just some guy that you want in transition. Go throw the ball down court, and you can go up and grab it and slam it down for a quick, easy 2. And then you can go down the other side and steal the ball and repeat. But it's just hard for the Sixers to use him like that. We already have Matisse Thybulle, who is that defensive guy, and we already have Ben Simmons as the guy that we use in transition. And throwing in Zhaire, that's kind of like just throwing in another pebble into the river. You can't really, there's no purpose to it. It's just there. You can't really use it for your advantage. So, I want him to be successful in Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia has, accepted him as their little brother, because he's only 20. And he's probably around 18. I think he was 18 or 19 when we drafted him. Probably 19, because that makes more sense. But he's still young. The dude can still fly. His ankles definitely is a problem. But, Sixers training staff, they've done decently. They usually get their players as quickly as possible. No, they haven't. I'm just joking with that. They do not do a good job. But, I still have hope for Zhaire. I don't want him to get traded because I want him to get an equal shot, but with Brett Brown as the coach and using that same system every single year, using Ben as everything and using Joel as just a guy to shoot from the mid-range, grab rebounds, using him putting in Zhaire just doesn't make a lot of sense to him. So if we get a new coach, maybe we could see Zhaire getting some more playing minutes. But right now, he's probably on the trade block for the Sixers. Trade value-wise, he probably does have decent value, just because he's only 20 years old, early, just right outside the lottery draft from 2 years ago. So I think he still can be successful, very successful. I don't see him being a 10-time All-Star or 5-time All-Star. I just see him as a role player, kind of like a Danny Green, Gerald Green type player. That guy that can dunk and that guy that can shoot. but nothing much more than that. Sometimes you need that type of player for your team, but that's it for me. Overall, Zhaire Smith is not a bust. He is not a bust. 2 years in the league cannot see if you're a bust. But using Markel, he definitely was a bust because first pick in the draft, he always got hurt. He doesn't like Philadelphia at all. He said he doesn't even want to be there. So that's going off the tracks. But Zhaire Smith, not a bust, doesn't get enough chances. But will he get a chance with a new coach if the Sixers ever decide to fire Brett Brown? We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so thank you guys. Make sure to follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.